Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting moment with Gabby Tech. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a simple game with Scratch program. This is a beginner's program, so you can you can sit tight and enjoy, learn along. At some point, you can always pause the video to practice it accordingly. Make sure you follow it right. If you didn't get it, lay back, play again, lay back and play again. So, and also if you've not subscribed to our channel, please kindly subscribe so that you can help us get this video across to more people that may need a video. And also, do not forget to always like our videos so that we can produce more of these time to time. So this project we are doing this day is a project called the Catch Game. Now, as I used to say, when you're working on Scratch project, as I called it, it's a project. So the first thing you need to do is to understand the problem you want to solve. What exactly do you want to do? What exactly do you want to do? Now, I want to create a game where we have of some falling fruits and also we have a bowl that catches the fruits. Now, how do I go about it? First, I need a bowl and I need fruits. But before that, I need a backdrop that is the background to make the project look beautiful. So I go to backdrop, I'll make use of the blue sky, click on blue sky, then come to the sprite button, click on the button, and I need apple. Also go back to the sprite button and click on bold. Now I have the two sprites I need for now. So I'll bring this bowl down. First, let me work on bowl. In order to add instructions to the bowl, I need to ensure that the bowl sprite is selected. Now, what do I want the bowl to do? Always pause and ask yourself such questions at interval. What do I want to do? If you can always ask that, you will find it difficult to work on scratch. Programming is not about cramming. You don't need to cram it. It's not difficult. All you need to do is to understand the problem. What do I want to do? So, and you begin to take it step by step, each step at a time. Now, let's go ahead. I want this bowl to go to the right hand side and to the left hand side. How do I want it to go to the sides? I want it to go to the right hand side when the right arrow key is pressed. So why do I need that? Because when the fruits are falling down, I need a cursor control that can always move the ball to catch the fruits. So it goes to the left right hand side when the right arrow key is pressed and to the left when the left arrow key is pressed. Now let's do that. First of all, we want it to go to the right hand side when the right arrow key is pressed. So in order to do that, we already know that we have that movement, we have it inside motion. So come down. Also, we already understand that for a sprite to go in the horizontal direction, we have it should be X. It is X, while the vertical direction is Y. So either it's going to the right or to the left, it is X. And if it is going up or down, it is Y. Now, if you don't understand the geometry of Scratch program, please kindly do well to watch our other program, other project videos where we explain how the Scratch geometry works. Especially you can watch the moving bear. So that's it. You get it there. So I go to motion and look for change X. So if I bring change X, I just click and drag into this. Click on it, you discover you can see that the bow is going to the right hand side. Perfect. Now, when should it move to the right hand side if the right arrow key is pressed? If the right arrow key is pressed, right? So I don't want to just keep clicking on it like this. I want it to continue to go to the right hand side. So let me go to control and put it inside forever. Let me put forever there. Now, if I click on it, you can see it keep moving. Well, I want it to go to that side if the right arrow key is pressed. Now, see it here. I bring if inside if right arrow key is pressed. You can see there's a command that is missing here. So looking at this shape, let's go to sensing. You already know that the computer also act like human. It can also feel, it can sense it can sense things, especially a Scratch program, very beautiful program. It can sense things, it can sense touch, it can sense movement, it can sense a lot of things, just like human. So in sensing, we see key pressed. So I bring it and fill it in. Now, one beautiful thing about Scratch again is you can see the shape you discover by looking at the shape alone gives you the idea that okay, this is where it should be. So I come down here. Whenever you see a drop down arrow, it means we have hidden items. Now inside it we have right arrow key press. So if I click on it, now you can see the block is being selected, is being activated. And when I click on the right arrow key, you can see it move to the right hand side. That means we have done it right. Perfect. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need it to go to the left hand side if the left arrow key is pressed. You can just pause this video and try it using the idea we use to make it go to the right hand side. Now, okay, to make it go to the left hand side, let's use the same thing. We already know motion is movement. So, and it's going along the horizontal direction. So, X. Now, can you see? There's a bit of an issue here, but it's not really an issue. Remember, whenever you want the sprites to go in the opposite direction, you just need to add negative. Just put negative. Negative 10, then you can see it move to the left hand side. Perfect. Now, we want you to keep going to the left hand side, you put it inside forever. Perfect. Now, it remains one more thing, just the same way we did the right hand side, to the right hand side, then we said if the left arrow key is pressed, it should go to the left hand side. So we go to sensing and if key pressed. If key pressed, what key are we choosing now? Yes, it is the left arrow key. Now if you click on this, you can see this block activated. And we press the left arrow key, perfect, it goes to the left hand side. Now let's try and press the right arrow key and see if it goes to the right hand side. Oh no, the sprite is not moving. It is not going to the right hand side. Why? Because the block that controls that instruction is not activated. So therefore, we need to go ahead to activate the block. Let's do so now. Now, press the right arrow key. Perfect. It goes to the right hand side. Press the left arrow key. Perfect. That means our command works perfectly. But mind you, this doesn't look like a real game because you need to always click on the block one at a time before you can activate it. No, it's not right. To do that, we need something, a command that can activate the two blocks at the same time. So let's create an event. You go to event, then in event, we have when flag clicked. When flag clicked, let's put it on both blocks. So, and go ahead to click on flag. So when flag is clicked, activate these blocks. Now you can see the two blocks activated. Check it out. Is it working? Yes, perfect. It is working. So let's stop it. Now we are done with the bow sprite for now. Like I said, it's a beginner's project, so we are not doing much on this. So on for the apple, looking at the size of the apple, it looks so big, right? Remember, I said before you begin to work on a sprite, you know that, okay, the sprite I want to work on is apple. Ensure to select the apple sprite. Next, what do I want to do with this apple? I want it to calm down. But looking at the apple, like I said earlier, the size looks big. So in the sprite area here, you can see something here, size. So let's change the size. Let's reduce the size to 50. Yes, perfect. So you just click on it, type 50 and hit the end, click the press the enter key on the keyboard. So we want this apple to calm down. Remember, as I said earlier, if you want a sprite to calm down, to go in the vertical direction, what you need to do is you need Y. You're making use of Y. So I'll go to change Y. Now let's check it out. Yes. Oh, can you see what happened? Let me click on it again. Can you see? Yes, it's actually going along the vertical direction, but it is going up. Meanwhile, we want the sprites to calm down. We want the apple to calm down, not to go up. Now, to do that, remember what I said earlier, we want it to go in the opposite direction. So all we need to do is to add a negative. Then we have negative y. You see that? Very simple. Now, perfect. So we want it to always go down without us pressing at in every time. So we put forever. Perfect. That is good. Now, I believe you enjoyed the video. If you've not give a like to this video, please kindly do so to encourage us. Also, kindly subscribe, click on the subscribe button and hit the notification button so that you can always be notified every time we drop a new material, a new project, video or tutorial. Thank you. Now let's go back to our project. Now this apple came down, right? Now, there is a trick I'm going to introduce into this project. The trick is called clone. Clone. What do I mean by clone? Clone simply means a way by which you can create a replica of an object, a look-alike object. It is not real, but there's so much look alike. So that is what we call clone. So now this time around, I'm going to create a clone of this apple. To create a clone of this apple, I come to control, I scroll down and I'll see create clone of myself. If I, can you see now? Now we have to. If I click on it again, I have another one. So if I click stop, can you see? We only have one real apple, while the rest others are just clones. Why do we need this clone? We want, we want apples to keep dropping, coming down. While this bowl, while the bowl catches the apple, it won't be reasonable for us to bring many apples here. Do you get it? But if we can just have a clone of this apple, that makes it perfect. So now, what do I want to do with this clone? I want it to continue to create clone of itself. Remember the instructed for the command used for that, which is forever. Forever always creates a clone of myself. Perfect. That is good. That is done. We got it right. Now, the next thing I want it to do is I want it to calm, whenever it creates a clone, it should calm down. Now to do that, we say when I start as a clone. So remember, this block here controls the instruction that brings the apple down, that brings it down. So when I start as a clone, that is, the clone should calm down. Now, let's see. Forever create a clone. Perfect. You can see that. Now, remember I said something earlier. It is not okay for us to always come here to click on the block. Rather, we can create an event that can help in activating the block. So let's go ahead and use when flag clicked here. So when flag is clicked, it activates this block and also activates the blocks in the bowl at the same time. That is it. So let's click on flag to see. Perfect. The clones are coming down. Let's see. Can you see? Yes, the clones went down. But mind you, it went down like a line. That is to say, it's creating the clone at a very close interval. It's like creating it immediately. That's why it looks like it formed a line. So what we want to do now is we want it to create a clone and wait for some or for some seconds before creating the next one. Create a clone, wait for some seconds before creating the next one. So let's try that. We can go to control and say wait. So create a clone and wait 1 second. Now let's see. Perfect. Yeah, that is good. We are on the way. Yes, it is working well. Now, what's the next thing we can do to this? Hmm? We don't want the clone to just be created. If you look at it, it is only dropping it at the same point. In this, it is not a game. All we want it to always go around whereby we use the bow to catch the apple. So we want this the original to go around, go to this side, come to the right hand side, and also come to the left hand side, drop, went to another place, drop, come to another place, drop, pick a random position and drop the apple. Then the bow needs to run around to pick the apple to catch it. So in order to do that, it's very simple. So we said create a clone of myself, wait 1 second. Now we want this apple to go in the horizontal direction. Remember, we want it to go around the right and left position to drop before dropping a clone, an apple. So that means we are using X. Remember, horizontal direction is X. So that is it. So we have X. But mind you, we want to get where we want the apple to stay. So we are not choosing a specific position. Rather, we are using a random position. So to do that, we go to operators and we go to pick random. Drop pick random here. So pick random position from here. So I just move my apple to this side. Now, if you check X, that is 207. So 207, I bring it here to the right side. I type 207. Then I bring it to the left hand side as well to make see where I want it to stop. That is 212 minus 212. Take note of that negative. So that is negative 212. So I put it there. So that is it. So let's try that. Click on flag. Yeah, perfect. Now let's leave other. It's entering into the background. Maybe for now. We'll get there later. Now the next is it is now falling, right? But I want you to take note of one thing. Can you see? Whenever it drops an apple, the apple stays at the base. It didn't disappear. So to correct that, let's do that now. We bring this apple down. Let's see where the apple stops. The apple gets stuck around here. And mind you, it is along the vertical direction, which is why that is minus negative 170. Negative 170. Mind you, it is the clone that gets stuck here, not the original apple. So we come here and there's a command in control, same for clone that says delete this clone. Now, where do we want the clone deleted? If it gets to negative 170. So I come here, I say if the clone gets to negative 170, delete this clone. So if y position, remember it is vertical, so it's going to be y position. Oh, sorry. If y position, if y position is less than negative 170. Now, let me quickly address this. Why did I use is less than? We have greater than and less than. Less than is folding your elbow, the left hand elbow, while greater than is folding your right hand elbow. Why did I use less than and not greater than? The higher the negative, the lesser the number. The higher the negative, the lesser the number. So whenever it gets to 170, 171 is less than 170. That's it. So that's the idea. So if they will place it here inside this place, now forever change y by minus 10. If y position is less than minus 170, delete this clone. Now let's try that. We need to bring this back up. Don't forget to do that. So nice one. Yes, it is deleted. That's good. Now, also, we want it to delete the clone if it touches the bow. If it touches the bow, we want the clone deleted. Now, use the idea and let's do that. If touching bow, delete this clone. Now, to do that, it's also simple as if. Mind you, this is a beginner's project and we are treating it exactly as a beginner. I want you to follow it. Don't rush it. Take time and understand. So if touching, remember touching, that is in sensing. If touching, put it here. If touching bow, delete this clone, isn't it? Delete this clone. Yes, this is our delete this clone. So if it touches the bow, it will delete it. Yes. Now let's put it there as well. We can put it here. Can you see that? That is it. Now, there's one thing I want us to do here. Looking at this, we can we can use something. Looking at this command here, we have if and touching this. Okay, let me leave it at that so that this is the beginner's program. I won't add more to that. Let's use this idea. The next thing we want to do is we want to add scores to it. We want to add scores to it. Do you get it? Now let's add score to it. To add score, we have you go to variable and say make variable. Now let's call it score. So far, so good. We have been able to make a project, a beginner's project for a catching game beginner's project. Please, if you are yet to like this program, like this video, please kindly do so to encourage and support this channel. Also, do well to subscribe to our channel. It will help us, it will help promote this channel. And also, hit the notification button, click on the notification button so that you can be notified every time we drop a video. So, score. Now, let's see score. To do score now, whenever it touches, if touching bow, we want the score to increase by 1. Let's try that. Yeah. If touching bow, remember, if the clone touches the bow, now you bring this one here, change what? Score by 1 if touching bow. Let's try that. Let's see. Did it change? Did it change? Yes, it did. Perfect. So now, what if I start again? You see, the score remains as 3. Meanwhile, it should go back to 0. So we come here, click on set score. When flag clicked, set score to 0. Now let's see, the score is being set to 0. And if it touches the ball, let's see if it will give us 1. That's good. Perfect. So here is where we'll stop this video for now. It is a beginner's project, like I said. Do well to master this small piece and understand it perfectly. Don't rush. Do not rush. Please, programming is very fun if you can understand the process and especially if you don't jump process. Thank you very much. I remain your wonderful and your beautiful only angel. Angel, yes. So, and do well to support our project, support our videos, support our channels, share it to your friends, let them watch the video and learn along. Thank you and God bless you.